fuck? There we go. All fixed. Hi, everybody. Hello. Let me turn down Spotify a bit. Hi. Is the music blend good about here? It's not too loud for you guys and you can still hear me just fine. Yeah, you think so? Okay, good. I just want to double check. Oh, hi everybody. I'm sorry about not streaming yesterday. I forgot, and then people came over and I got really overstimulated and I had to take a break. But today's more chill, so I figured I'd make it up today. Thank you, Pookie. So, I decided we're gonna finish Razz's model today. We're in the final stretch. Sorry, my chair's gonna creak like fuck as I adjust myself. Oh, yeah, today is special because it's Laz and I's 5th anniversary since we got married. Isn't she looking cute? This is, I think I got all of the clothing done with the flats. So now we're in the final touch zone, where I'm gonna apply, like... Yeah, you're about to get her. She's coming to you. I told you I'd get her done by Sunday. And I'm gonna deliver. This also means I get to move on to my next big project, which is Boo, for this. But I'm really excited. I think this model came out wonderful. For everything... For the journey, for learning, and whatnot. I think it came out really well. Yes, I wanted more practice because I think Razz has a point. I feel there is a market for this style of models. And I want just a little more practice before I offer it as a service for people. So I want to give Boo a model because she's also been playing Okami. So I want to encourage her to play more Okami by making this model. Because Okami's a really good game. Like, it's in my top 5 faves. Yeah. I actually debated, if I wanted the next game after Nier to be Okami for Sundays. Play Okami fucking every stream. I'll stream it nothing. Yeah. I decided, because my Sunday streams are dedicated to me playing a game until completion. And yeah, I do have it in Steam thanks to my wife on her library. So I figured it would be a really good push for me. Yeah. I had it on the PlayStation 2 and I played it on my PS3. And I remembered I had replayed that game, I think, 8 times in the span of, like, 2 years. So I did, like, 4 playthroughs a year. Like, that's how much I enjoyed that game. We party. But we're in the final touches. I have to rename a file real quick, because this one is... This is the left sock and shoe. You do a monthly play? That's so valid, though. It's such a good game. But if we want to see, just because I think it's fun for everybody to see, I have her socks done and the shoes. And I separated the bow from the sock and the shoe, obviously, from the... But I wanted to give as much customization as possible. I think we have one accessory right here, and then I have the emotions, and then any extra, like, watercolor effects you want done. I think I want to do just a general watercolor effect over the clothing, just to make it feel a little more alive. I think that's the plan. Like, I kind of just want to, like, marble it a little. Because you have a little bracelet I need to apply. Yeah, you have your little brown bracelet. I already discussed it with Razz. We're not doing the bag. I have sketched it out, so maybe at a later date I will finish the bag. But to get the model as quickly as I can to Razz, I'm not going to do the bag today. As much as I think adding the bag would be fun, it is a very tedious piece to add, and it would have added an extra week of work for me. And I don't want to make Razz wait any longer on this model, because it's already going to take, like... Okay. Okay, so this is the left sock bow. Yeah, sometimes, like, it's okay to skip those little details. I forgot to name these before I left. I did a little work before I went to... I had to do a meeting at work today, so it was a really short one. But I wanted to... I want to just work on this a little before I left, because I wasn't sure if I'd have the energy to draw when I got back. But it was literally like I was gone for like an hour, and then I came back. So I'm not even sweating it today, so... There we go. Everything's labeled. I feel like I've done a pretty good job labeling everything in here. So I feel like when you hand this to Nova, I pray to God they have an easy time with this. But if they do have any problems, they can, he can reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to see what I can do to fix it. Because this is like my first time doing a model, so like, I want to make sure Nova has an easy time with it. But I think I did a good job cutting everything. And I made sure that the file was big enough so that your wings could go up and down. I wanted to make sure that was an option. Yeah. It's a learning process, but I think I've done it pretty well. Like your bow is like separated and everything. The button. I don't know why I felt the need to... Actually, now that I have this all done, I can...
Hydrate.
You got it.
If for no other reason than to outlive your enemies.
So I'll rename this default outfit.
What are you doing on computer?
Do
Go outside, so beautiful!
Okay, there we go. Let me compress that all down. I don't need this anymore because you're no longer naked. Okay, stretch, save, and hydrate. It's done. Okay. So, I have to do your emotion still. Were there any other ones you wanted besides the standards? It's time for Levy to save the world. More like Levy here to deliver the model. Because if you have any expression preferences, I can. I plan on... We need to save... I spell world wrong once, and it's the bit. It's the bit of the week. I'm gonna give it a slight curve. Like this. Like that. Angry, sad, scared, hard eyes, open eyes, and blush. So I'm thinking with the blush one, I could just do a more intense one that I've been doing on the standard face. Because you have, like, a big... I gave you a lot of blush on your face. But that's just, like, the Okami style, is they really emphasize the cheek blush. Literally just one multiple recordings of me say, "It's time to save the world." Yeah, you caught me. Actually, I just realized the way I have this set up. It would just make more sense. If I just do that. Oh, you have carvings on it. That's good to know. Hell yeah. Welcome on in, Shia. Yeah, they do steam. I was thinking of doing the standard angry mark, but also providing like a steam cloud that you can use to like push out and fade. I think that's what I would do for the blush. If not, what I could do is just make the whole face like, hold on, let me like pull off to the side. So like, for example, like here's the face. So what I could do is instead of like the standard like this, I could instead make the whole bottom half like this, like a blush. So it's more like obvious. Like that. You get what I'm saying? I can change how the blush looks so it's more obvious along with the color. You guys like my music? Does it do anything for you guys? This is a separate layer, right? Was I smart? Yes, I was. Okay. Just keep riding me. I think it would just really emphasize it. There we go. I think the hardest part for me about doing this whole model is leaving parts of the line art black. Because Okami doesn't do what I do, which is like colors parts of the line art like that. But I still wanted my own little touch in this piece as I did it. But I did my best to follow Okami to do like... But I still wanted that colored line effect so it wasn't as harsh. And I think I made a good compromise. Separate. God, I can't spell today. There we go. There we go. Are we ready? The base outfit is Nikki. Now it's on to the final touches and emotions. I'm gonna chug through this so quick, I swear to God. And then I get to start working on boot. Flashbang, yeah. But this is also, for those who don't know, the reason why there's a new base provided for the model is in case Razz wants to do other outfits. So that Razz has full customization with the model. And obviously, like, you don't have to come to me if you want a new outfit. If you want to make your own new outfit, do it. I can provide to you the inking pen I've been using, because I think it's like a free pack. So it should be easy to access via Clip Studio. Okay, this gets to go back into the sketch layer. And then that was your bag. So that gets to also go back into the sketch layer. Razz flashed me. Flashbang, yeah. Just for you guys. You got a little flashbang as a treat. Okay. So let's start. I'm going to do it mainly with the outfit. I think the body's well enough that it doesn't need any touching up with this idea. That is the body. I'm stupid. God. I'm going to do that just so it's slightly more visible. So my idea is mainly to go on here. So this should be, yeah. So my idea, if it works, is to kind of like, is that working as intended? Is to apply just kind of like a soft, like, watercolor feel to the dress. You see, like, what I'm saying? Just so, like, it's not completely flat. And you want to do the wet wash instead. No, I do like the rough wash bar. Let's just bring that down. Ooh, yeah, that's perfect, actually. Let's zoom that up. Thank you, Drakengard. I just realized it never, I forgot to do that. Oh, no, this is, near, reincarnation. God, Nier's music is so godly. It's not fair how good Nier music can be. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, yeah, there we go. That doesn't feel as dark and flat. I like that a little more. You're in the presence of one who's divine. Bapite. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That feels a little bit better. She doesn't feel as I don't feel like I made her super flat with a little bit of watercolor touch. Now let's work on those emotions. Okay. So I'm thinking with the hold on. I need to see it. It's been a hot minute since I've seen the Okami. There it is. I wanted to see the little steam cloud they make when they're angry, because they make a specific shape. Because they do something like this. And then they have a second one come out and like do that. So I'm just trying to mimic it to the best of my ability. Oh, there's another divot right here. I'm not trying to make it perfect. I'm just trying to capture the basic shape, you know? And then you can do as you see fit to animate this. Or hold on, am I doing that right? Let me look. Oh no, it goes into the curve. Okay, my bad. Because this comes into this. And then they just kind of have the additional little things like this come out like that. Okay, maybe I don't need that last one, because they keep them pretty thin. But they do include a second thinner line. No. Hold on. It follows like the original outline and goes like that. See, and the fun part about making this asset is I can reuse it now, because you don't really, if you want an Okami themed VTuber, you're gonna want the Okami style cloud of anger. Okay, that feels about right. I could, yeah, I could. So if people wanted to use them, I feel like the angry asset's really the only one I could reuse like that, because I feel like all the other ones I kind of have to like customize to the avatar, if you get what I'm saying. And then the color they use is like a dirty red. Like, it's like a faint burnt red color, kind of like this. Like, they use that color. So my idea is I'm gonna fill this in like that. No, make sure that's all filled in. And then my plan to emulate the style is kind of like push this down. Like that. And then there's... Oh my god, I would cry and beg on my knees for Boo's model to have Rao physics. Please, just like every time she breathes, you just get a little boo. She gets that little wiggle. So I'm probably gonna add, cause on the little steam for the angry, they have like some gray swirling. I don't know if I want that to be separate, but I think for safety's sake we should. Because I feel like what I'm going to do is just come in with the... Maybe the watery brush? No. I might have to do the rough wash. Yeah. I feel like the... Because it follows the general, like, line like that. And then I can just clean it up on the inside. And I can do it again here. I feel like maybe I want to just blend this out a tiny bit so it's not as harsh. I will be rigging her. I really hope whoever agrees to rig the model for her does it justice with the jiggle physics. So I figured I provide that, and then if they want to duplicate it for the angry, they can. But I really want Boo's model to come out really good too, because I really like how Razz's models come out. I'm gonna just turn that a little. Because my idea is you could just push it out and make it fade to emulate how Okami does it. Because they do like the little like... It kind of like zooms out. It kind of like pushes up, fades away, and then they just repeat the motion. If that makes sense. I'm talking a little gibberish. Because, like, I can't, like, fully describe it without, like, pulling up Okami and showing you how somebody looks when they're angry. But I'm thinking, just for extra emphasis, I could also include, like, the little angry mark. I know that Okami characters don't necessarily have this mark, but I figured it might be okay to include that just to help emphasize it. I feel like that's okay. And if you don't want to use it, you just don't use it. I gotta put this above the head assets. I just remember that. Actually, I have a better idea. I'm gonna be so fucking smart with this to just use the Millie pen so I get a unanimous shape when I go like that. And then my idea is to make it half the size and make it ooh, that's a little dark, but let me adjust the polyline so that I can adjust the color. Because that's my idea of how to create the asset really easily. But let me change that color. It's a little dark for how... I want to just... I don't want it to be neon, but I want it to be bright. There we go. Also, ads in, like, we got ads in, like, 2 minutes, everybody. In 2 minutes, we're gonna have, like, 3 minutes worth of ads. We are just listening to Near Reincarnation today. Yeah, see, like, I feel like that's pretty darn effective, if you ask me. Oh, maybe I should have made the anger color the same as the cloud. But I feel like the red's more noticeable. Would you like a little white border around it, Razz? Or do you like it with just, like, as it is, how I made it? Because I can make, like, a little white border around it so it's a little easier to spot. But I feel like having it like this is better. Let me see it with white. Yeah, I got you. Because my idea... is to, like... Here, I'll just do it on one side so you can, like... Adjust the polyline. So, like that. Oh, damn it! Fucking ads! Okay. We'll just have yap sessions until, Razz is back. Or actually, no, I'll just send you a screenshot. I'll just send you a screenshot. I'm fucking stupid. I'll just do that. Oh, you're back? Oh, that was fast. I was ready just to send you a screenshot. Do you like that with the little white outline, or would you prefer it without? You like it? Okay. I just don't want it to be like a super thick white outline. I just want it to be like an emphasis. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Oh, can I get a... Damn. It didn't detect it as a polyline. If you my hand again. There we go. Okay, so there's all the anger stuff. Where's the anger fume? I'm gonna bring that also above. Where is the face? There we go. Because next is... Yeah, I prefer that a little more. Let me... I'm gonna up the opacity to 70. And then if I multiply it... No, it doesn't really... Maybe if I darken it? Okay, I might just have to go for the standard airbrush move. Because I figured like a despair toggle. You get what I'm saying? To go with your little sad. And then I figured, because you said, if memory serves me right, Razz, is you said, sad they have tears around their head. Yeah, so I figured this would work with both the sad and the scared. But let me see. Because if memory serves me right... Yeah, so, like, they have, like... Hold on, let me get, like, the proper pen for this. So they have, like, the little tears that come out like that, right? Because they have them, like, they're bigger, like, than this, obviously. But, like, if memory serves me right, they're like this. Where they have the little tears. Hold on. I think I need to place it a little lower down like that. So it's just like a little more obvious. Like that. It's just like, I feel like I need to play the game just so I can stare at the animations and better understand, like, because, like, when I think of, like, doing Tears for You, I think about, like, doing something like this. But that's not Okami accurate, because I don't think they do that when they're sad. Where's your despair? I'm gonna turn that off real quick. Because I could do something like this. Like a little... But hold on. Maybe I can find a YouTube video real quick of just like Okami villager animations. I just want to like better understand this. That's Isu. Sakuya. Okay, yeah, no, that didn't answer my question, really. This cutscene did not help. Well, I found somebody's full playthrough of the game. Maybe if I just zip zoom around it enough, I'll see what I'm looking for. Come on. I should be watching this in 2x speed. What am I doing? Come on, buddy. Talk to a villager so I can see their face. Yeah, here we go. I remember Mr. Orange. Doesn't upset. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see. Okay, so it's like this. Hold on. So they do this. So they do something like that for the crying. So like, so they do like this. But it's in a more like curved motion. Hold on. So that's how they do it. Thank God Mr. Orange came in and saved the day. Is that how you want it done, Razz? Do you want it in that traditional shape? Or would you like a more traditional VTuber where like the tears are right by the eyes. Because I can do either one. However it looks in Okami, you got it. I can work with that. I can work with that. Becoming. So because from what I saw from the animation with Mr. Orange, it's like a row of 3 in a teardrop shape. Convince me that I'm better. I think if I do it like this, it's a good compromise. I think that looks good. Okay, and they like to use a like this shade from what I could tell in the cutscene. So we're gonna roll with that color and the way they did it. Just like letting everything hang out while I do this. Okay, so we have that. Now we need like the more embarrassed blush and the shocked eyes. So I'm gonna... So for the shocked eyes, they don't always change, like, facial expressions when they do shocked. They kind of just have the, like, exclamation point. But do you want, like, the round, like, surprised eyes like that for your model? Like, take this, like, with a grain of salt, what I'm drawing right now, but, like, kind of like that, where, like, the eyes are big and wide and surprise. Because most of the time, they just kind of have, like, the little exclamation point. No, you're fine. Aw, thank you, Mr. Hyde, for gifting a sub to Razz. Enjoy your emotes. I was asking about the surprised one, because in the surprised one, I can't for the life of me remember. Because if memory serves me right, they just have, like, the little exclamation point when they're surprised. But would you like the open, wide-eyed, surprised look of shock? Or would you prefer if... Because I can double check. Because I'm pretty sure... They make, like, a little surprise face. Because, like, I know the anger one, they have the little fumes. Yeah, like the 3-line, because they do, like, this. Where they're just like, oh, that's really surprising. But when I'm saying, like, open-eyed, I'm thinking more like this. And it's just kind of like a more circular surprise face. Hold on, let me get the proper inker. Cause like that. Like that. And then I combine it with that. Kind of like that. Unless you would prefer for me to do it the purple your eyes are when they're open. As a little fun... Purple, you got it. Let me get to your color palette. I'm gonna nab this color. And then I will... Let me... Might be smarter to airbrush it in. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I just do, like, the... You want me to do, like, that, and then, like, in a separate layer, do, like, the little pale eye like that. And then let me go in very gently with the airbrush to fuzz out the line a little. Like that. Pupil. God, if I can spell. Do you want a little eye shine in there too? Because I can add a little eye shine to, like, go with it. Yeah, it's my little girl Cozy. What is this? I'm deleting you. I don't know what you are. What are you? Hold on. Okay. God, you look so horrifying with this eye. You look like you're ready to kill a man. You're ready to kill. Razz is ready to kill a man. You got spooky eyes. You do. You know. You got like them spooker eyes. Surprised eye. Okay, and I'm gonna. I think I know what this layer was for. It was for me to do your face markings. That's why I was doing it, is because you have your little markings, and I wanted to. My wife's so eepy. Guys, point at my wife and laugh. Go, haha, eepy. Yeah. I just like bullying you. You know, it's like my favorite thing to do as your wife. I forgot your heart freckle. Thank God we're in the final moments where I can add these details. Thank God. Thank God I didn't stop. Didn't send this model out yet. There we go. And then I get to duplicate it and make it the left eye. Terrifying Razz. Razz is looking at us with a big old eyes. She's just standing there, menacingly. Yeah, that's her. She's just standing there, menacingly at me. Okay, there we go. Don't worry, guys. She's normal again. Whew! Okay, so we have surprise eyes. Now I need to add the little, like, 3 little, like, do things. You guys are picking up what I'm putting down. And then I need to do the hard eyes and blush. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you're looking at us. To be fair, I could have made the eyes bigger, but I feel like having them slightly smaller is more proportional to Okami. And then next is the surprised. So we're going to pull out the Millie pen again. Because that thing's really good at what it does, which is make little shapes. So I want to do like that. Yeah, that's my wife. Oh, it's her. I think I'll make these like a gentle yellow color. Like that. Hold on, I have some messages. Who's pestering me? Oh. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, people were commenting on the nails I posted in another server. So to give context to what I'm talking about. Long story short, because I work in the food service industry, I'm not supposed to have my nails painted. So I bought fake nails for Pride to wear so I can dress full goth and have my nails done. So I did my nails today. And I'm really excited. They came out good. It's somebody was commenting how they thought I did like line work on it, and I had to explain to them that I didn't, and it was just a sticker sheet I bought that they were seeing. But I think they came out really well. Also, we're gonna have ads in 5 minutes, everybody. In 5 minutes, we're gonna have 3 minutes worth of ads. Oh, that looks so good. Surprise emo. Okay, next we have is the blush and the hard eyes. And then I think we've hit the final stretch and we're done. And then I get to spend time planning Boo's model out how I want to do it. Okay, so my question is for you, Razz, now. Do you can doodle up ideas? I think it would be fun for us to collab together on it. 'Cause, like, it would be as fun as it is to translate her 1-to-1. I think it would also be fun to give her an Okami-inspired outfit. 'Cause those obi sashes you showed me where they folded the animals into them, I think if we could get the rat one in, I think that'd look really cute. Because you showed me the bat one, and I really liked it. And I really think that that would translate into a cute little design for her. But I got distracted. I wanted to ask, do you want the hard eyes to be like, overlaid over your normal eyes? Or would you want them to be a separate thing like the surprised eyes? Overlay? You got it. So, here, let me, like, sketch out what I'm thinking. So, I'm thinking... So, you want, like... Hold on. So, like... Let me, like... remove the eyes for a second. So, we're thinking something like this. Where it's just kind of like something that gets to go over your eyes. Or do you want it to be a little smaller? Because I can work with either. Hold on. I'm going to change the color of this so I can see it better. I'm going to make it bright pink for a bit. Hey guys, let's go blind for a second. Where did you come from? Get out of here. Get out. Yeah, you like that? Okay, beautiful. I just want to make sure that line art's clean. And now, since I didn't get to incorporate your lip color into your model, do you want me to incorporate it into the heart? Because I like your lip color. So I think it would be fun to reference it somewhere. So like that. Just like a reference to your lip color. I think would be fun. Ooh, ads are starting in 40 seconds. In 40 seconds, we're going to have 3 minutes worth of ads, which is actually a good point for me to go to the bathroom. I have to pee. And then we'll touch up this heart toggle. So, ads are about to start, so I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Everybody be in your best behavior. Where is my BRB? There it is. I return. Pee break was very quick. Let's get back to it. So I'm thinking with this one, I want to try to incorporate. Thanks, Razz. Yep, you're the only one allowed to piss in my chat. Only Razz can piss. Rest of y'all is on thin fucking ice if you piss in my chat. So I'm thinking we just add a bit of softness towards the top. Just so it has like an element of like that. And then I can blend it with the Painterly blend so it doesn't feel as rough. No, I'm not a huge fan of that. Maybe if I just do it like this, or it's kind of like just the center of the heart gets like this little like soft glow effect. Maybe I'd like that a little more. Yeah, I like that a little more. Just try blending it out a smidgy. I'm wondering if I do this, maybe a little darker. Yeah, I like that. Also, welcome back from ads, everybody! Welcome back. Thank you for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. And then... Tottle. I wonder, should I add shine to it? Actually, let's experiment. Let's add shine, see if I like it. And then if we don't, we just don't do it. So I'm thinking if we do shine, we'd want it right here. Maybe a little right there. No, I think it looks... Maybe if I change the shine shape. What if I just make it smaller hearts? Okay, yeah, that looks cuter when it's like smaller hearts. It kind of leads into it more. When it's just like little heart shines. I like that. That's cute. I like that. That looks cute. Thanks, Sai. Also, hi. Welcome on in. We're in the final stretch right now. I think I'm gonna have this done for Razz, and then we're gonna work on Boo concept. I think we'll do some Boo concepting. It looks a little silly, but I like it. I like how silly it looks. Okay, last but not least, we gotta get another blush in. I'm gonna name this one Love Blush. And I'm gonna get rid of this one. Oh, I forgot your nose's blush has a separate toggle. Okay. I forgot I did that for your nose. Alright, there we go. That's fine. It just means that your nose blush will also have to be off for this toggle. Or I could, nah. It'd be easier if I just provided only one blush. Okay, so let's go with, you were thinking a brighter pink. So what if I do this one? I think I used the blotting ink for this one, did I? Yeah. So the idea is we wanted to do this. Or hold on. Do you like that, or do you want me to go more like a, kind of like a little like, just like trying to get an idea. Because the idea is we want the face like really flush. So the one, oh, fuck. It's because I drew over it. So the idea, I had two ideas. So we could either do like the full face like this, where the whole lower half is like bright red. Or we could do a more, kind of like bow tie shape. Like that. Okay. I'll do a cleaner version of the bow tie then. Let me turn this down a few notches. Ooh, that actually gives me an idea, though. For the angry toggle, we could because if we did that, if we provided an all, like, red anger toggle, that'd be really cute. I'm just really layering on that pink. Since it's meant to be like a ooh, crushing kind of pink. Loving look. Did I... This feels a little off. Did I use wet wash? I used wet wash. Okay, that explains a lot. I was like, why does this look off? It's because I used wet wash when I did this. Don't worry, I have a plan to make this look better. Here we go. There we go, and that still keeps some of the painterly vibe with it. But this does remind me to add your birthmark. Because I almost forgot it. Here we go. I almost forgot your heart-shaped birthmark under your right eye, and I panicked for a minute. But then I remembered I could just sneak it in since we're doing final touches. There we go. So you have your love blush and your standard blush. I think the only thing for that is you're going to have to remember that your nose blush can't be with it as well. Because I gave your nose separate blush. I fixed it! I remembered your beauty mark. It took forever though. And hi, Fluffy! Hi! We're at the final end, guys. I think, is there any emotions I missed? Real quick. Because I think that's everything. I think that's everything for the model then. I feel like I got everything. Because you wanted angry toggles. You wanted the blush and like the hard eyes. You wanted surprised. You wanted sad. Yeah, we have one. We have 2 touches. So I have the despair. And then we also have, I gotta roll up for it. We have her tears. Yeah, so we have these 2 in combination that make a good cry. Because I have a despair toggle too, which you can kind of just use for like whatever you feel is necessary. And then we have the anger fume mark, which you can use as many as you want for that. We have your tears. We have the angry, this just to emphasize anger. We have your shock to go with your big ol' eyes. Do you like Razz's eyes, guys? I like this combination. You look horrified. That's a really good scared. That's a really good scared expression. And then, hold on, let me take this all away. So we have where's the despair toggle? Okay. And we have the heart eyes that can go over it. You look so scared, as if like somebody wasn't supposed to see you like this. Like you're like, nobody's supposed to see me like this. They're not supposed to see your special eyes. I think this is my highlight face. This is the face I like the most out of all of the toggle combinations. Enjoy your lurk, Fluffy. But I think that is everything, unless, is there a specific, let me review your message though real quick. We have the angry, we have the sad, we have the scared, we have hard eyes, the eyes open, and a blush. Though, if you wanna, cause like, do you want a more like normal eyes open, or are you okay with the surprised eyes open? Because I can make a more normal looking eyes open compared to the surprise. Let me close that up. Boom, boom, boom. Surprised is funny, yeah, I agree. Okay, so at least that saves me a little bit of work. Because what I can do is, if I can remember to... I'm going to take your standard eyes. I have an idea, basically. God, I can't spell today. There we go. Because my idea is to... Oh, hold on, I forgot to turn off the basic eyes. So my idea is to clear... You got it, Mac!
If for no other reason than to outlive your enemies.
Ooh, big stretch. Ooh, and taxes. Thanks for doing your
What are
taxes,
you doing
man.
on computer? Go outside, so beautiful!
I have exciting Tomodachi news. Besides you and Fauna. Hi, Fauna! Ooh, thanks for the 6 months in a row, Pookie. Or wait, are you okay with me saying Pookie? I just say pet names without thinking. So I'm thinking for the eyes. I just realized I never have called you Pookie before, so I thought, maybe I should ask before I just say it. I'll accept any pet name that gets abandoned. I forgot Pookie was a... Because when I think of Pookie, I think of Hamtaro. Yeah. Dookie! Thanks, Mac. Thanks, Mac. We're finishing up Razz's model today, because I'm thinking I can finish it today by the end of stream. And then I get to do exciting other things. You can call me Dookie. Yeah, we have some Hamtaro emotes in chat. I don't have a lot of them, but I have a few. We have Ham Gasp, Ham High, Ham Shock, Ham Think. We have Jam Taro. Hold on. Let me, I'm spamming them all real quick. They're all my 7TV emotes. Here are all the Ham 7TV emotes we have. Because I like Hamtaro. I really like Hamtaro. And we were playing through Ham Heartbreak in our friend server. Because I really like, we've been having fun with Ham Heartbreak. We stopped playing for a bit because our friend was in, yeah, I was playing through, what is it called? It's the one after Ham Heartbreak. I think it's it's Rainbow something. Because I really liked, you see why I've lost what I have found. Rainbow Rescue. That's it. I was playing that one for a bit. It's alright. But Ham Heartbreak was is so goated. God, Buff is such a good singer. From the poor, and if you wanted some more, I pray. A motherfucker don't fuck with me. Wanna be my cool side, forget it. If you want a cool ride, forget it. I beside me. These beggars be testing me. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. Duplicate this layer. Fuck with me, trying to be my cool side, forget it. If you want a cool ride, forget it. East sunny, and these men be testing me. Okay, now I gotta name these all real quick. So this is, right eye shine. This is the pupil, I believe, yes. Right pupil. And this is sclera.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I forgot to do taxes. You don't gotta. I appreciate it. Aw, have a good rest of your night, Mac. Thanks for popping in. You guys aren't required to do your taxes every time you come in. Left sclera. There we go. You now have also open eyes. But I think that is everything for you. So, let me just turn this off by default. And then let me save this as a new PSD. We're gonna call this Razz Okami model. There we go. Okay, so I think that is everything, unless you can think of anything else, Razz. But so, we slam dunked this. I got it done. I did it. I do my little hand fist shaky and be like, I did it. A little confetti plays for me. You know what? This deserves kitchen This deserves kitchen gun extended edition. This calls for that. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. We're partying now. It's a party time. We finished the model. We're gonna jam out to this song for a bit. Hi, I'm Derek Ballman. So to buy daily stains and toys and stuff business with new kitchen gun. I will send her over to you then. Right now, actually. I'll just do it right now. She's a big file. I'll see if I can send it without needing Nitro directly through Discord. If I can't, that's fine. I have a means to do this. Where is it? Yeah, I'll see. I should be able to. Yeah, she's too big. It's okay. Just send me your email and I'll email it to you after stream. Yeah, just DM it to me and I will ship her over to you. If only there was an easier way. New kitchen gun. Sparkled like new. Sorry, I'm opening up this one. It has my... This was me testing, This was me testing stuff for Razz when I was doing her model originally. I'm like trying to figure out where all the fuck these files are. Okay, I'm deleting this and this. This was my initial sketching of Razz. If you guys want to see that fun stuff. If you want, I'll finish it. I can finish this model for you. This was my initial sketching to see how to translate Razz into Okami style. Because, yeah, I'll finish it. It can be another stream project after Boo. I'm gonna give Boo some love now. Because we finished Razz, so let me pull up my Boo ref. So I'm just gonna do, like, initial, like, her standard looks. But if you guys want to see, like, here was me doing my studies. Like, so these were, like, my initial studying. Here's all my references I was using to, like, understand how to build them. Like, here was my test Sakuya. I think my test Sakuya came out really good. She looks pretty good. I didn't finish it. I just kind of, like, was testing out if I could mimic the style to begin with. And then I did, like, a proportion study where I basically looked at how their proportions worked. And basically, to give you a breakdown of the style, they have really... It depends. Because for the larger models like this one, there is, like, a more distinct roundness to them. It's not necessarily, like, blah, 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 blah. My words are trying. Because, like, when you're working with the model, it's, instead of, like, accentuating, like, curviness, they like to do more of, like, a kind of, like, overall shape. Like that. They like doing that. So, like, hybridizing... I kind of hybridized Razz with, like, the standard proportions with the larger model. Because, like, she's a good idea of, like, how to build it. Because, like, the legs still stay small. So, like, give you a breakdown. So, like, here's the head. And then they do their head. And then they have the torso. And then they elongate the rib cage area on purpose. So to, like, give you an idea. So they do that. And then you have your the crotch. And the legs are usually no longer than the torso area in total. So you get really small legs compared to the rest of the body. And then the arms are the standard length where they go to the mid-thigh. So their arms look really long when compared to the rest of the body. But this is like the standard, like, Okami, like, proportions, if that makes sense. The way they like to proportion, like, a female body. Male bodies, too. This is just, like, how they like to proportion the bodies. If that makes sense. But they also really like making the chest perky. Like, I guess I could say it. I guess breasts are very perky in this style. Like, they like to do, like, this shape when they make it, like, with Rao. Because Rao, if you look at hers, she's very perky. Me talking for 7 hours about the breakdown of the Okami style. But yeah, this was, like, my initial... Like, you could see it with how I styled Razz. She's broken down similarly to how the larger gal in my references. I don't know how to, like, properly articulate how to break down the style other than, like, what I noticed proportion-wise. Because, they like putting, instead of putting emphasis on the body, they love using accessories to define each character. Because if you look at it in the long run, Sakuya, Kushi, and Princess Kaguya, or not, this isn't Kaguya, Princess Hime, excuse me, this is Hime. They all look the same if you, like, strip them of their outfits. They all look similar. So the Okami style really likes to use the hairstyle and their outfits to define the character for each character rather than using varied body shapes, I guess. I don't know, I'm just yapping at this point. I just love telling you guys how this style is, but we're gonna try to translate Boo into this style. Basically. And I think I know how. Oh, hold on. I want it at like 40%. Because based on this reference of Boo, she's going to have the standard Okami style body proportions. So let me make a new layer for her. I have so many layers on here. Oh, ads is start in 20 seconds. I'm sorry, everybody who doesn't have subbies. Ads in like 20 seconds. We're going to have 3 minutes worth of ads. So, like, they like to do very, like, soft, like, angular heads. That sounds very contradictory, but what I mean is, like, the top is really sharp, but they always, like... Hell yeah, Razz. So, like, I'm just doing her standard model right now, if that makes sense. Because, like, I feel like that gives me a better idea. She's not gonna have, like, she's probably gonna do this kind of eye shape. And she has, like, the small nose, probably. She's not gonna have the human ears. I don't want to give up her chunky eyebrows. Because, like, her chunky eyebrows are, like, part of her character. I may just, like, stylize them into, like, a feathery look. Because I feel like Boo's chunky eyebrows really help define her character. So I feel like what's really important is making it feel as close as possible to Basil's design. Like, Basil's intention with her proportions as possible. So, like, obviously, like, I want to try and, like, respect Basil's, like, original design of her as much as possible. I know she's getting a 2.0 outfit, but I feel like this is going to be a really fun, I feel like doing, like, a lot of angular parts for her hair would be really good too for the outfit, like this. Oh my god, I'm sorry, this is like way off topic. Could you imagine Tito in this style too? Tito would look adorable in the Okami style. Cuz I feel like her I feel like what I'd want to do for her ears too is to include like the Amaterasu like brushstroke fluff. Tito would look darling because like I think her ears would look so cute in this style. Because like because what I'm thinking with Boo is like, because she has her hair tufts, but I'm thinking we could change her hair tufts into like Amaterasu's like inktail shape to like play into the Okami style. You get what I'm saying? Like that. I like how Razz and I are just like being like, oh my god, this VTuber would look really cute in this style, and this VTuber would look really cute in this style. Hold on. I wanna do Basil a little justice. Give her a little bit of hip. Oh, I gotta adjust her leg a little. Basil would. I feel like he would have a Susano build. And he'd look so good. Like, oh, could you... I also would feel like so tempted to make him like Isun. Where he's just really tiny and harassing... Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, oh my god, could you imagine? No, actually, now I'm thinking about it, he looked better as Oki. Like, Oki style. Like, in that kind of ensemble with, like, a little... with the mask and everything. Like a stinker mask. I'm glad Razz and I are bonding so hard over this. So, like, I would want to emphasize this. Oh, I gotta fix her arm proportion. And then they like to, I think they do the four-finger method too. In Okami, where everybody has, like, standard, like, 4 fingers usually. I want to give her, like, a little bit of dynamic posing. Yeah. Yeah, that looks really good. I'm just kind of drawing, like, her standard outfit. Just to, like, figure out how to translate her. Because I think I want to do this. I want to have her pinky out. Because as silly as it is, I want her, like, holding a potion. Because that's, like, her thing. And then just, like that. Because she's, like, holding her potion. And, like, she has her tail, obviously. Like that. Kind of, like, extending her hair a little past where it normally would end, because it would end like a little low above where her base tail is. Like, if it was her standard hair, it would end right there, but I want to, like, extend it for the Okami style. Oop. I accidentally color stabbed her. Jumping up and giving out the score. To be fair, her normal design does give pretty damn well to the Okami style. I think the only part I really can't show properly is her heels, but I feel like that's a small price to pay for her. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, like, look at that, dude. She translates so well to the Okami style. Hold on, I need to give her hat. I guess I was really hesitating to give her hat because it's gonna cover up her ears, which I really do like her ears. Need to fix this. Yeah. I like the more angular aspects of Boo's design. Yeah, there we go. That's the initial idea for Okami Boo. I need to lower her brim a little more so that her hat makes a teeny bit more. Okay. Let me make her bigger. Because this is the idea of if I do standard Boo. But I want to work with Razz for a more Okami-inspired Boo. I'm actually going to stop here for today. My wrist is starting to hurt, and I'm not going to push it much further. But I will save this, and I'll send it. I'll see what Boo thinks. I'm sure she'll like it. Yeah, it's so valid. So we're going to end it here today, everybody. But I do want to thank you all for coming in today. Yes, we're going to raid Arcana. It is Arcana's birthday, and Arcana is doing a special model stream. I think they had a special birthday model, so we gotta go say hi to Arcana. So we're going to do that. So let me... So we're going to go say hi to Arcana with their special model. So let me get a raid message out for us. Obviously, if you do not have my emotes, that is okay. Just replace it with one that you do have. Okay, so we're gonna roll this out for the raid message. I'm gonna get more appropriate music. I want something more upbeat and fun. Oh, let's do Break a Sweat. This song is fun. So we're gonna do this. That is our raid message, raiders. Sorry. I'm gonna scroll back up real quick. That is our raid message, raiders. I will be back tomorrow with some gaming. We're probably going to finish up Conquest of the Longbow or Mystery of the Druid, so keep an eye out. Let me get that raid rolling. Remember to take care of yourselves. Drink your water, eat your food, all that jazz. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.